Hey there, how are you? We'll talk about today one of your mostly asked question: what to do first time when you build your new PC. This video is for the newbie who usually faces a lot of issues at the first time. So disclaimer, if you are a pro at this, then you can skip. Let's talk about it. One thing almost all the newbies face is no display issue when you first buy your PC, and it usually happens when you build a PC with the GPU. What happens is the wrong installation of your HDMI. If there's a no display issue, please check your HDMI cable if it's plugged correctly in the right position. Like if you have a GPU, then it should be connected in the GPU HDMI port, not the motherboard HDMI port. So please check it if you're having a no display issue. And there might be another reason for your having no display issue. Check your RAM. So unplug it and plug it again properly. And check your RAM if it's plugged properly. Check your GPU if it's plugged properly. There's another thing to consider when you're having a no display issue. Please check all of your PC components, but before checking all of your PC components whether it's plugged in correctly or not, please turn off your PC and then check all the components if it's connected perfectly or not. Another thing you need to consider after building your first PC is resisting your urge to overclock the CPU. So for some extra boost, please don't go that length if you are not sure. First, use your PC as it is without overclocking. Check if the current CPU is serving you right. If it's not, then go to the overclocking situation, because why go for all that length just for a little boost? So obviously make sure that if it's necessary or not in your case. In most cases, you don't even need overclocking. Then come to OS installation. Which OS you should install? Windows or Linux? A lot of people love Linux because all of the customizability and the lightweight of it, and as it is open source and it's free. You might try Linux, you might try Windows. Whatever operating system you want to install in your PC, you obviously need a USB, right? So get an USB. If you don't have, then while you are buying the PC, get an USB, or you might even borrow it from a friend for just installing the OS if you don't need it further. Install your OS through USB, and when you are creating a bootable USB drive using Windows OS, try to use the Windows ISO file from a good reliable source. After you are done with the OS installation, try 9 for batch installation, installing mostly needed apps in one click. After booting up your PC for the first time, one thing you must needs to install is HW monitor. So what HW monitor does is it actually give you the real-time temperature of your components. So why do you need to check the temperature? Because if your component's temperature is running too high, then you need to take measures to control it, right? You might find it very shocking that your CPU runs at 60-70 degrees Celsius. So don't get afraid. It is okay to have 60-70 degrees Celsius. If your CPU is like running at 90 degrees Celsius without even doing anything, then you need to take proper measure for it. You need to reapply your thermal paste or check if the thermal paste is working or not. Use good thermal paste while installing your CPU. If you see your RAM is not running at the speed as it is mentioned in the box or in the product description, if you want to have the full speed of the RAM, go to your BIOS and turn on the XMP from there. Then voila, you will have the desired speed you need. So things not to do while building your first PC. As I was talking about, do not overclock on the first go, and don't make your PC a bird's nest. Do proper cable management for swift airflow, right? Putting thermal paste in your CPU for temperature controlling. Make sure it is the enough amount. Don't use thermal paste like a toothpaste, like pouring all in. Many people apply thermal paste in a cross, and many people apply it like a peanut size. Whatever you choose, it's right. If you want to make it cool, then use proper CPU cooler, or you can use liquid cooler. There you have it. Avoid these pitfalls, master these steps, and you will have your first PC running like a per. Drop a comment below if your PC boots on the first go. And thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Tada.